trick to show you too.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. JVS is showing us tricks. Okay, so he said, now JVS, go ahead. Don't buy, these are the cars that you would buy small. What?
I prefer those Greg sugarcane cars in for logs because they hold five each. The full size log car holds six.
Okay,
But these little ones weigh so much less
right.
that you can haul 10 of these and get 50 logs on them. If you hauled eight of the full size cars, you would only get 48 on there.
Okay,
But the weight of the train with these little guys and the 50 logs is less than the 48 logs in the full size cars.
okay. Howdy, OCM.
But the
But you don't get that same benefit with
the other cars don't have this capacity. They're not as close
Oh.
to the bigger cars.
But what about for ease of use on the small railroad to start with?
You can do anything you want. If you're just purely parsing it for the physical, the efficient numbers, this is the only small one that really makes sense. I mean, the tools, I mean, you don't need the 40 some tools that the full size box car.
Okay.
I mean, because that's one of those things you haul it once and come back in a month and haul it again.
Okay.
But you can make a whole railroad with these, but you don't get the efficiency that these specific log
Okay.
and cars.
I mean, I'm not as worried about that. I just want to make sure that we're buying things wisely for the railroad. So you think what should we do next? You think like 4 flat cars then?
Um, I wouldn't buy any cars right now. I mean, we need to get to a place where we can haul the products, unless you want to haul them back here for money. Speaking of
Well,
money,
yeah, I was thinking like if we get people in, we can have while we're running the track, we can have somebody run the train.
Yep.
But for now, well, let's leave it for now since we don't have anybody extra right now. We'll see how this stream goes. Hi, Big Hunts.
We can buy cars remotely from anywhere.
Yeah, true that. Let's see, locomotives. What do we got? How much money do we have, Wayne? It's. I wish they would just show you on the purchase screen.
I got 400.
Oh, 3,400. I don't have much. You didn't make much money. So car wise, we would need to get these. The tier 2 flat car.
Yep, I've got the screen up.
And they're only $250 a piece, so we can afford them when we get it when we go to do it. We should maybe even get a couple cordwood cars too, but that's after.
I would wait for those
Yeah.
until we need them. Just buy the tier twos to make some money,
Okay.
and because it's going to be a while before we can get enough wood up to the coal iron ore mine to make enough iron ore to get to the smelter and build a track to the smelter.
Yep.
Before you're ever going to need those cordwood cars.
Okay. Well, I guess so. What should we do? Should we just jump over to the sawmill and start building the line then while we're waiting?
Yeah.
Might as well get started. All right. This is Centralville. See you later. Lakeville. That's what we call this. So we're going to jump to the sawmill.
How about the iron mine?
You want to start at the iron mine first?
It's always best to build down instead of up.
Oh, the iron mine's up, huh? All right. So.
Oh yes,
And we have to.
it is up.
Let's see. The iron mine hooks in over here, so we got to figure out how to get.
So when I was working on my railroad yesterday, I was working on the ironworks,
Okay.
and I don't really have reversing loops on my railroad, but that is the one specific place where it's kind of the end of the line, and
Yeah.
I would do something different there. I was using the track, laying out straight track and using crossovers
Okay.
to measure to figure out what radius curve I would need to get around. So I throw a crossover on the end of a track.
Okay. Whoa, it's
Mhm.
see-through. Sorry.
Yeah. And then I run a perpendicular track off of that four-way junction crossover piece to the width of how much width do I have in the space to make my turn. And then I pull it back 2 meters because that's about the distance from the middle of from the end of the crossover piece to the middle of the crossover.
Okay. Hey, Rodolfo.
And then I'm like, okay, well, that's if I've got 100 meters in there,
Right.
then I need a 50-meter curve
Oh, right.
to get from here to there.
Okay.
And then, yeah, it's I'm like all this trial and error and guesswork that I've done in the past and everything, and it's like, holy crap, simple math would have worked. So,
Simple. Forget that.
but it's something we're going to need to do here because this is a tight.
Very tight radius area.
You come back up here
Yes. Yes, sir.
and survey with
Sir, yes, sir. I was just cutting trees down.
me. I know.
I'll get ready. Okay.
So down here to the left, past those two unload platforms,
Yes.
crazy man with the saw.
I couldn't
That
resist.
goes into a depression, a little tight
Yeah,
valley that you can't get out of.
I saw that, yeah.
And if you look straight across from the building here, you see you've got a hill over there,
Okay, yeah.
straight across.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is I've seen people do a loop in here. Hang on, you stay there. Can you look like past where I'm standing?
Yeah.
Come in from over there, curve into the platforms, and then do a tight turn in this valley.
Go back out again?
Get back
That's
out.
that's what I was thinking. That immediately when I saw this, that's what I thought. This is a
Okay.
loop in here. Put a loop right in here. Where is the pickup platform? It goes underneath this tipple, right?
Yeah, it's right in the center of the building.
I filled that down a bit.
The iron ore cars.
Okay, so we need a straight track along here. There goes CM's like, well, I gotta go. See you, CM. It's under construction, Lou. It's under construction.
So now it goes up and to the right is where the smelter is.
Oh, it's fairly close and really up there.
Yep.
So the question is, we're going out. We'll see. I'll see him. Let's see. Let me look where the out is over here. Smelter this way, correct? Yeah, to the right. And it is. Wow. What are we looking at down there? That's the lake. Okay, so
This
we.
is one of the most challenging.
And we've got over to the right or to the left here, looking out at the lake. That's the sawmill's on the other side of that lake, right?
Yeah, I'm not even sure if we necessarily call it the other side, but it's out there.
Yeah, I see there. I see our triple right there. I see our trestle.
Yeah, that point. I'm looking at the stream.
So we have a
That
long
point
time.
sticks out.
We have a bit of land to get the railroad down there. Oh, look, there's roads. That's cool. So that part's okay. So the question is, how do the train getting up here shouldn't be an issue. The question is making it efficiently go to the next stop. Right. And so do we just make this a separate and then make some kind of junction over on another platform over there, like a hill somewhere over there that's kind of halfway between here and there.
Well, there's in my looking,
Yeah.
there's like no good way
Yeah, there really isn't. Look at that.
to get up there to where the smelter is. In fact, it's so bad that I moved the smelter.
No, we can't do that. I want to make.
I know I'm not telling I'm not advocating you move it because I moved it to someplace worse.
Oh, okay.
Just a different problem.
Right.
Um, I I have a very bridgy serpentine route
I mean, that might be what the solution is, though. I don't.
going up around the hill that's right across from the mine here,
Okay.
starting there and climbing up and crossing a valley on a bridge and then climbing up the next hill and
Oh, now here's a question. What if we went around the back this way, like towards the other side of the lake to get there?
I have not scouted that way, so
Hey, Tay, thanks for the sub. More switchbacks and spirals. Um, like,
no spirals, please.
no spirals. Um,
One flying pretzels in a career is enough.
hey, it was pretty cool, though. You gotta admit.
It was cool and innovative, and it did what it needed to do.
Yeah. The flying pretzel. I'm just wondering, like, okay, so let me look here and see. I mean, it's gonna obviously gonna be a lot of bridge work, but I'm thinking if we go out this way and around the back, do you see where I'm at? I'm heading the complete opposite direction. Is what I'm doing.
You head back to the lake.
Back to the lake. What does this look like here? Wow, really steep. Okay, that's probably not gonna work. City Skylines 2 sounds cool. I never really played one even. I'm terrible at city managers. I always end up running out of money and then getting frustrated and quitting. I mean, there's some. How high up is the mine? Is it pretty high up? Well, like you said, always build down. Let me go look at it. Smelter, just for get an idea of what we're dealing with.
I think that part of the problem is
So,
not even that it's high. I think it seems to be close.
so to get the track
Close
down in a
to
manner
the
that.
edge of the plateau there.
Wait, what happened?
And it's turned weirdly as well.
Wait, you broke your toe? What happened? JVS?
Oh, I'm here.
What
No,
did
I
you?
didn't. No, I said plateau.
Oh, plant.
I
Okay.
did not break anything.
It's hard to stop playing. Yeah, I have like a Russian version. It's called. I forget what it's called, but like you, it's like you build a city, but it's like in Russian. Or it's like in Russia, and it has like Russian vehicles and Russian trucks.
Resources and workers.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh my god. Yeah, this is like, how do you get this down? And it's really like the terrain doesn't really work with you, does it? Meow. This is the smelter, and so the smelter. Wow. Okay, and I see the mine from here. Yeah, that's you're gonna like have to go out and come back to get it
Yep.
down. Like you gotta. This is a lot of. We'll be here, maybe. Depends on when my wife calls. She's gonna be mad at me today. She tried to get me to get the baby today, and I was like, I got there and the baby was fine, and I'm like, it's super nice out. Like, no, I've got stuff to do. I missed out my stream yesterday. You're supposed to have her today, and it's going to be crappy in a couple weeks here. I'm going to have her every day. So, Let's see here. Yeah, I think the only thing we can do with that is cut it back and then cut it back. So
That's
what
kind of
goes
what
the
I
smelter gets? Smelter needs cordwood,
iron ore.
iron ore, and it
My
makes
primary.
rails. Yeah, so it's a pretty important little piece of industry.
And that's the route you described is kind of how I got there from I go, I go up to that plateau on my way to where I moved the smelter to.
Right.
So I kind of have a route that I've already done, so I don't want to just go here, build here, because that's exactly what I did. I want you to,
Yeah, let me figure this. Let me figure it out because then it'll probably be the same or similar, but maybe different. I definitely see that we're going to have to get somewhere where we can. Hey, Rank, where we put in some switches so that we can switch to that track and it can go both ways, in and out. Whew. Oh, why didn't it do game time? Thank you, Taylor. Oh, it did. You're right. I had it in there. That's weird. Sometimes Railroads Online. I had that set. That's really bizarre. Thank you. Okay, so is this below or above? This is above, of course. I don't know what to do here. Wow, this is really bad terrain too. Jeez. This is below, but that's above. Yeah, I know. That's me too. I don't think anyone's playing Railroads Online right now. I got all boastful last time. I was like, they're like, 2 people are watching, and I'm like, I'm going to make that 22. And sure enough, we did it. Big hoss. I'm not sure what to think about that.
I keep forgetting to look at the chat. Sorry.
That's all right. Is he back to map making? That's the real question. All right, so let's clear this out, I guess. Start by doing that.
Oh,
Oh, you're already doing okay. Yeah.
you hurt me.
No, do it. You did. It's good. You're doing good.
What?
You're making stuff. That's what we want. That's what we want. We need stuff made.
Oh, yeah, I'm putting.
Look at how nice that looks. Very,
Oh, so, well, you've got like this track I'm on is just part of my measuring setup.
okay.
Since I came across from the mine, found the width,
Okay.
then found that the depth out here was not enough for the radius I picked. So that's why it comes in a little tighter. You and that chainsaw, man.
Well, I'm trying to make it pretty, you know. Got to clear the track for these big steam engines to come through.
Didn't bring anything too big up here.
True that.
That's a 50-meter radius loop to get out of there.
Oh, that's pretty good actually. 4 people are streaming it. That's this game. I just need to become. If I want to do this full time, I just need to become a Minecraft channel and yell a lot. I will say I've been watching. Moni and I have been watching the Secret Life, which is the new thing that the Hermitcraft guys are doing, and it's pretty funny. There's some shenanigans going on. And they're good. They're very entertaining, very well edited videos. Like those guys do a great job with their stuff. I get jealous. Cool. So our goal, JVS, is to. Hey, Patchwork, you're welcome to join. Anybody's welcome to join us. That knows how to play, or doesn't know how to play, but has the game. It's open to all. The multiple password thing is kind of annoying, but it's toot and then fun. I'm not sure which is which. I don't remember. Toot was the password, and I think the server password is fun.
Client.
Client.
Client is fun.
So that's not a password, it's more of a name, isn't it?
I don't understand the whole reason behind this.
Yeah.
We're just chopping down trees. I have no idea where this track is going.
Chopping broccoli. Hey. What game are you going to stream, Tay? Big hoss. Well, oh, that's right, City Skylines too.
Hey, Arthur.
Yes, sir.
You see where I'm standing?
Yes.
I have the option to take this left and hit that low spot about 30 degrees off of me, or
Right.
I can take it right.
Take it right. And then also, we need to switch in here so we can make two lines, one that goes up to the smelter and one that comes here. So, like, switch in so that we're one track and then switch out so we're two tracks. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
close the loop and then open a switch. That was weird. Desktop what is no longer available? Why? Ooh, that... Oh, I thought I was going to say, that looked like a really big tree. It's actually two trees. I got all excited for nothing.
I,
Oh, look at you.
so what I'm thinking is I'm going to curl this back around to the left and then put in another switch to go to the iron ore mine
Oh, well...
and then connect over there. Or
The reason why I wanted it over here is because I want one on this end and then maybe one over on the other side. Both of those going, making a giant Y going up to the up to the smelter. If we do it that way, it makes it so we have to come up here to go up there. I want to kind of keep it separate. You see what I'm saying? Like, even if you put it right here, one breaking off to the right and one breaking off to the left.
hold on. Open up the map.
Yeah. Yeah.
The map. Open the map. There you go. You see where you launched me to with that tree?
Oh. Sorry. But I don't know how we get the switch in here. I wish we could put switches on bridges. We're out of land already. That second switch would be hanging off in the air. But you know what I'm saying? Like, split here, and one goes to the right heading to the smelter, one goes back towards the sawmill. Over more towards the sawmill side, have another Y coming back, like another one, a switch going facing this way. One coming here, one going to the right, heading up the hill towards the smelter. So you can get there both from down there and from up here.
Okay.
But you could also do that off that track over there.
Well, considering that's a 50 curve down there, I don't know
Yeah.
if you set a minimum.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want my mainline curve at 50.
Yeah, so maybe from here, switch it to the right. The only down, because we're coming from here and going up there. That's the whole point. So this you can have a switch right here, like where you kind of ended this, going to the right to the smelter, and then going straight back to that switch that you just laid.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah, like get rid of this straightaway and put a switch here, one to the right instead.
Why do I have to get rid of this?
Well, I don't know, because make it shorter. It doesn't need to be that long. The switch will take place of the straight here. Like this straight piece that you have.
What do you think on Micah? You can just tell me what to do.
Yeah. Actually, a switch to the left would be even better because then you have a curve started going this way, and then this one going that. Oh, poor Micah. He puts up with a lot. I'm just trying to suggest. I'm not making. You don't have to do what I'm suggesting.
I'm just looking at the way the land lays, and I don't want to cut right too soon. Switch right, stand right.
Or switch left. You could go left with it too, if it's easier to get that other curve going. He went to dinner with. He's buying dinner for his dad. He was here earlier working on some farm sim stuff with me. See? Oh, even further back. But see, that makes that curve easier too, because then you already got a curve started that direction. I hate wasting food, and I have some strawberries in my refrigerator that I left in there, and I know that they're bad by now. I'm just like, oh, why did I do that? I hate wasting fruit. He is. He's buying a steak for his dad. They went out to eat. Oh, whoa. Donk.
I'm not sure where I came out of the 50 at.
Oh, okay.
I want to keep the 50 going a little further because of where I have to try and connect on the other side.
Look how nice that looks. Very nice. I love this with the... JVS did it with style. Oh, that looks great. Look how nice that looks.
Where is... I don't even know what you're looking at.
Oh, just your track laying and the pieces that you used. It's very artistic. And you got this this nice ramp here, like the causeway with the walkway.
Well, you got to be able to like run back and forth to get to your loads.
Yep. No, that was very smart. Now what's that there? Can make a little yard. Oh, never mind. No, that's going back. Yeah.
But for some reason, this is not giving me a link. Oh, not this problem again.
What's that? Where it won't link?
Yeah, don't delete this yet, please. I need an anchor.
Can you see me shake my head? Yes.
I see the screen wobbling around like crazy.
Okay. You're looking at mine.
Sometimes when I place a switch, but I don't place it on the diverging leg,
Yeah.
I can't link to the other
Oh.
sides of it.
Oh, weird.
I'm laying a track where you're running.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm standing on your switch.
There's that back.
Yep.
So I just took out the curve, put it
Okay.
on an anchor, took out the switch, connected the anchor the way it wanted me, the switch to the anchor, so it's in the same place.
Okay.
Now, hopefully, I do have the ability to.
I'm going to start building the railway down while you're doing that.
Okay.
The curve master. This goes right. I hope it doesn't derail there. It goes right into the ground.
Um, yeah, that doesn't look good.
I mean, it's okay. It'll do it. It's high enough. It's good. So, what do you recommend for a a gradient?
You really want to know?
I mean, don't hurt me too bad, but be honest.
Four?
Okay, I mean, it is what it is. We just got to be small
I
trains
don't
for a while.
know if this is going to work.
What's the matter?
I'm back at 50 trying to get over to that other piece of track.
Yeah, I wondered about that. I'm like, that's a pretty sharp curve right there. What's how far? Look how fast that drops, man.
I'm going to have to move that switch back.
Switchback. Switchfoot.
I mean, the gradient all depends on how much you are willing to, how much distance
I know, like you're willing to bleed off. Hey,
you're
Tractor
willing
Man.
to use. All
You
right.
you are welcome to join us if you desire. If you so desire. It is up. It's up to you. That's right. You tried last week too, didn't you? Yeah, we're on Discord too. If you need to be on Discordia. Um,
Where's my other
there.
track?
Probably have to go to this.
Oh boy.
That is a steep grade, man. That's where we got to end up down there. Steep grades it is. Steep grades and trestles. Ski masks and handguns. Where's that road go? We should probably keep that in mind too. If we want to be realistic, the road's passing along the. It's going along here.
There's places where that road goes straight uphill. So I
I'm just
wouldn't.
thinking. Don't worry about it. I was thinking about putting a trestle there to make it look like. Oh, I want to walk faster. I try. It would be nice if they added the one feature from Derail Valley where you press the F button and he jumps. I miss that. That is a. I mean, we're getting there.
This brilliant idea is turning out to be a real pain.
Sorry. Is it my fault?
Nope, not
Good.
yet.
Good night yet.
No, I'm the one who. It's like I can get the loop in.
I mean, do you need to twist the switch a different angle?
I'm reworking everything else. So
Or do you. Because I can. I mean, I can start over. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna. Just before I get too far with this.
and that's not going to work.
Like, are we leaving the gate where it's at? Or do we
Yeah,
need. All right.
I don't. No, I'm working within the area I've got up here.
Okay.
There's just not a lot. Now,
I love
can
those
make
bridges.
This
I'm so glad they put trusses in.
happen.
Oh, but does that sit? The truss sits flat, doesn't it? Oh,
Yeah, the truss bridges.
yeah. So they have to be at a peak. They can't be. That's a bummer.
Well, there's going to have to be a section that is a little over 40.
That's still not bad because we were dealing with 30s before, so I mean, it's doable. This is like the mean streak now, the wooden roller coaster. Nice straight run, little teeny bit of a curve in there. This is. I love this. This part's actually. I really enjoy building the railroads. It's very relaxing. Sometimes frustrating, but for the most part, it's happy. Just gonna put a happy little viaduct right here, and that must be too tall. I've only fallen once. KFC sounds okay tonight. I am broke though, man. Like all the gas I've had to buy over the last couple of days has left me in a financially broke position. So I had to go to Utica twice, and then I also had to go up on the east side yesterday, and then I had to pick Mark up from the airport. So I've been literally I put like over 1,000 miles on my car over the last 3 days. It's a lot of gas. Is this doable yet? No, so we need the other one. Yep. Yeah, I love the coleslaw.
Do you want to see how I do a parallel track
Yeah.
before I delete anything?
Uh, yes.
Store yourself down a
Yep.
telegraph
I was
office.
just gonna do that. I'm gonna go to the end here and teleport myself to the telegraph. Industry. No, it's not.
Make sure the door's pointed the right way. Facilities.
Yeah. Otherwise, you fall out. Nope. Can I get in there?
The door's hanging off the edge.
I assumed the front was the back. That's not gonna work. Oh wait, I need to.
It's got to be facilities to get rid of it, or all.
There we
But
go.
all would be.
Facilities. There we go. Telegraph office. Whoa! Easy, Telly. How do I rotate it?
That's you're safe right there.
I wanted to rotate it. Okay, there we
You
go.
rotate it with 4 and 6.
Oh, yeah. Right there. I'm falling.
Right.
Oh, I love that curve.
Right.
Look at that curve. That is nice. Like the dual track section? Yeah.
Down there, if you head that way and then follow that track, you'll see what I've done, how I've done it.
Are we using the cross pieces again to make sure they're the same distance apart?
And that is the cross pieces and the auto lie in the track.
Okay.
So you're running on a 40 right now, or 40, 42.
There you go.
So I dropped linked in the one cross piece and then snapped another one to it, and then I just ran the track from the end of the switch to this cross piece.
Okay.
And then I take this out. You're going to take this out, or else you'll mess it all. It'll look
Well, yeah.
redonkulous. And if I wanted to keep following that curve, I would run out to the next joint
Yes.
here, do that, and then connect from here, not there.
That's really cool. So you place it here to make the look. It's not really connected, but it's there.
Yep,
And then
just for the anchor point.
oh, that's cool.
And then the outer track will follow around the inner track at that spacing all the way.
That's awesome. Oh, and you got the curves. So you did it. Look at that. So that one probably we want to end. We want it to more. Yeah, we want to shoot out there.
Tuck it out that far, but I just wanted to
Sweet.
continuation of that.
Oh yeah, this is pretty tight. Oh well, it is what it is.
That might be some 40 in there as well.
Well, trains leaving, this area, they're just going to be starting up anyway, so it's not like they're going to be flying down the track.
Slow speed.
And they're going
And
down a
then
steep hill, so they don't really need to gain speed either. It's not like
I
they're.
put at least 6 meters of straight transition between changing the curve direction,
Okay.
so the trains have the ability to settle out a bit before they're yanked in the opposite way.
They get to flex. That's right, Grumpy Kitten. Placing long sections of track on elevated platform is cheaper than. Okay. Well, if you could have a cut through the land tool, possibly we could do that. But here, you're gonna have to do. You'd have to do elevated anyway for a while because there's no. The way that this leaves this area, you have to do. Platforms are gonna have to be built. But eventually, the idea is to follow the nape of the Earth, right? So that is always cheaper.
Holy cow, you got a bridge going on.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else you could do though. I don't see. It's very hilly land. We have to get down, so that's what it is.
You can't well, if you tried to go to the right, that's the area we're going to use to go up to the.
Right. So it stays. I think it's good. I mean, honestly, Cleveland. If you look at Cleveland, the entire downtown area, all the trains are on bridges for miles. They come in. They come in from the lake and head south down along to the steel mills, and they're on massively long, like literally probably 10 times this long bridges that go through across the river valley, and that's how they do it. I'm gonna leave that there for now. So, and by the way, good to see you, Grumpy Kitten. Welcome to the channel again. Or welcome back. Since last time, when did I see you last? Was it last week?
That's a good one, Tayloa. Just looking at the chat.
Okay, there we go. We're gonna have to start turning more.
Let's see.
Yeah, a lot more. I'm gonna go back actually and get rid of this section if I can find it. The section I just created starts where? There. And we're gonna go back to the steel girder. Girder. Make this into like a 430. That works. 400. As much of it as possible can be underground. Yeah. It ain't a metropolis yet. This is back in the day when industry was beautiful. And most people thought so. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? That work of man. Now we've become very embarrassed of it. Nope, it's going to have to be steeper curve than that. All right. Well, I love, there's a, where I grew up, we were a block from Lake Erie, and all the rich people, lived along the lake, like with lake view, either lake view or directly on the lake. You know what I mean? Like their house's backyard was the lake, and what's so funny is like somebody, all these people, it's like 7 or 8 houses. Somebody built a house across the street on the lakeside. Like all these people had a great view of the lake. It was just open. And they bought the land and like this little house that was on it. And they tore the house down. And they built this freaking giant mansion, like 3-story mansion. And it's like, I mean, it must be like 12,000 square feet inside. And it it takes up the whole block. Nobody can see the lake anymore. They're all just stuck staring at this mansion. And somehow they got it approved. I have no idea how they got it approved, but somehow they got it approved.
I wish I could fly.
What? Like in real life? Oh, in the game.
No, not in real life. Everybody would want rides.
Like SpongeBob with the inflatable pants. Inflatable pants.
Yeah, because I can't place an industry. I can't fly.
SpongeBob, I need your help. Oh, I'm on my way. He's like, I need you to clean my garage. He's like,
Like, curve up this way,
the,
or should I go out there? Sorry, talking to myself.
yeah, that's true. UK has that the Underground Railroad with two.
Large sums of cash solve many problems.
This is true.
They create plenty, but they also solve a lot.
Create plenty, solve plenty. Use that off a little bit now. We're going to try to hit that headland there and run the rails along the ground there. Just save some money. So the ones who's going to be complaining that we're over budget. Inflatable pants. I love old Sponge. The first couple seasons of SpongeBob really were funny. Later on, they got stupid, but I think up to see whenever his voice changed, whenever they lost the magic sauce. When his voice got lost, the magic sauce also got lost, and the show really kind of lost its funniness. And it wasn't because of the voice; it just how does it look? It looks pretty good. Well, cut all this crap down. Yeah, what's up, Darceptor? Map my way up. Wing. You probably aren't wrong, Taylor. That's probably true. Yeah, so I would say our 4 down was a pretty good deal there. That got us here. Somewhere over there, we need to place a switch to go up. Ugh, how are we going to handle that? Even is that a 4 up too? You think?
I'm currently working at 3 because that's where the terrain is
Okay.
working out as far as hitting the peaks. Although it looks like I'm going to have to start climbing it again here.
I mean, we really probably need a pickup truck. I would rather have an SUV, but my wife wants a pickup truck. Simply because she does want a trailer and stuff later. I didn't realize she has minis that she wants to show next year. She's got a her friend's going to let her borrow her trailer already. So she's got things coming up where she will need a trailer and a pickup truck. It's not really good to haul unless it's a really big SUV. But thank you for asking. And right now, unfortunately, I don't have any money until we win that case. So we've done step 1, which is send them a letter saying we are going to sue you if you don't pay us back. Like if we don't have payment by this such and such a date, or at least arrangements to make a payment. Oh, I do not want a retired police vehicle. I mean, I know they take care of them, but
Which, right.
I mean, maybe though. I will say, like you mean a Ford Exploder? They, I will say, a lot of times they have upgrades, and they also have like those rubber floors, which with the dogs and stuff, that would actually be great. I'll look into it. I mean, that's actually not a half bad idea. At all. I think that's actually a really good idea, Darceptor. So that's something I'll keep in mind because that might actually be reasonable. No, not a fifth wheel. Just a regular, frame on frame thing. The difference though, Red Alpha is oh, those are cool. The Ford Taurus Interceptors. You're talking live weight versus like dead weight. So with a horse or any kind of animal, there's movement that goes on that the animal makes, and they really suggest strongly against using SUVs. They said really the only two that are capable, when we did some research on it, would be like the Chevy Suburban, the older Suburbans, and the older Yukons, which is why I looked at that Yukon. Even they said even the newer ones don't have enough weight to really safely trailer them. Now I don't know about minis. Minis are obviously smaller, so that may not apply to minis. But let's see if we can take that down to like a 1.5 grade here and get that on the
Mini
land.
cars or mini horses?
Mini. She has mini horses. So anyway, there's that. So I don't think that it would work out, but it might. It might. I will have to look into it a little bit more and see what people suggest for mini horses. Because that could be a different thing altogether. Right. Right, the receptor. Everyone's afraid of you because they think you're the fuzz. The police. The PI. Don't say it. That's so it's not curved. It's not curvy enough. We need to make that curvier. I'm gonna take this back a little bit.
I did put a
Is that enough? That should be enough.
switch in to
Oh,
head your way. It's where there's a telegraph office just sitting out there on the hill.
from where?
Where the So you said you wanted to make this a giant Y.
Yes.
Well, I found a place I could level off and put a switch in that will be pointing essentially in the direction of the sawmill.
Yeah, but I'm
So
on the
that
other side of the mountain from that. Wait, where did you?
so you see the telegraph office by my name, my arrow.
Yeah.
That's where the switch is, and it's pointed in a general direction to curve it around to kind of come down towards where your track is.
From where?
Leaving the coal or leaving the iron ore mine headed towards the smelter. This was You wanted to be able to go up here with the cordwood directly without going through the ore mine.
Yes. Let me see what you're talking about so I can see it. Oh. Oh. Okay, but okay, I still need another switch on my end though, correct?
Correct. This can curve right and down, head down to link up with you somewhere you deem suitable.
Okay. All right. I was going to go the other way, like way down here to the right and off into the hills that way. That might need to be a bridge. That's looking pretty.
It will be. This is just
Just
seeing
let's see what it does. All right.
if the grades and the curvatures will give me something to work with because I still have to turn the opposite direction and continue climbing
Right.
up there.
Okay. So I mean that. Okay, that'll work. I can just bring it back to here. That'll work. Let me see it again. So where does this plug in? It'll plug in here. Yep, and it goes up. So okay. Well, I might as well work this down too then and start trying to tie them together. Is it okay? Are you sure this is where this is going to go? And I'll go ahead. It's okay to start building.
I'll figure it just like the other end. I'll figure out what I got to figure out.
All right. Why am I on such? Okay, there we go. That's gonna derail. So we need to use regular track here like this and put it there. Get it away so we can get some elevation here. And the wall. Tear down the wall. So Blizzard is giving away, what is a store mount? I think it probably took what you were saying and changed it into something else, because that's not making any sense. Sorry. If I'm honest, I don't understand what you're saying. So we can crash the game. Crash the game. Take it to the limit. Take it to the razor's edge. Cut these trees down all at once and live it. All right.
Nuts.
That is a serious drop. Dee, dee, dee,
Oh,
dee,
no,
dee, dee.
sir.
The real
Hello,
money
hello,
store.
everybody.
People to buy with
Hey,
real money.
there's Tractor Man.
Hello. Amount that is being sold in real money store for people to buy with real money. Amount. But what would you put on it? A store mount. Like what would you put on this?
Blizzard is like World of Warcraft, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what he's saying for World of Warcraft. Like what would you put on it?
Your character. It's for you to ride and me to find out.
Oh, so if you have Twitch Prime, you get a mount like a horse or whatever that they use normally. I see. That makes sense. Okay. That.
Okay. Super tall groundwork replaced with low bridge.
Low bridge.
Oh, I see it if you turn to the right after you get past those trees.
Good evening. How are you, Cameo?
Hey, Cameo.
That's clear. Got a little stand of trees out here that are right in the way. Oh, I see their subject. Okay, so it's like World of Tanks when they would like, oh, get this tank. It's the only time you're ever going to be able to buy it. And then, like a month later, they're like, hey, now you can have it for free. Yeah, and then people were like, wait a minute. Their biggest debacle still has been the re-release of the LEFH. That, to me, was pure stupidity on World of Wargaming's part. They had a very overpowered artillery. In fact, I have 3 tanks that have Top Gun kills. That's 6 tanks or more in a battle of 12, right, or 15, however many's in the battle. And one of them was my artillery. Who has 12 kills or 6 kills? I had 7 kills in my artillery. It's ridiculous. That thing is so overpowered. And so they took it out of the shop and like, we're sorry, this is overpowered. You know, we won't do that again. Blah blah blah. And then they put it back in again for like a day, and like 1 million people bought it. And so now the game is just flooded with them. Every time you play Tier 5, everybody's got those stupid tanks, and they're on like every single battle. No matter what you do, you can't get away from them. This sucks because we are way high. These are going to meet like way off in the distance somewhere in the future. It stinks. I don't remember what my curve was. It was 200 something, I think. But at least the rail can make it across. That's the other concern, was that it wouldn't get this far.
What's your what grade are you running that at?
4. They'll meet pretty quickly.
You might have wanted to keep the curve going around those trees. Nope, look the other way. The trees to your left where you kind of straightened out.
Yeah, that's where I'm.
If you kept the curve going to the right
Yeah,
and over towards that ridge line,
get down off the bridge.
sweep a curve around towards that hill and then cut around, So you're looking to get more length.
What server you guys running on? You guys still running on US Atlanta?
Columbus,
Columbus.
back where we belong. What's up, J Wall? Yeah, I was gonna say we saw a lot of farm action today. I had a shoot about 35-40 minutes north of Columbus in a little town called Utica. On the way down, I saw a huge Fent Black Beauty crushing silage. I saw a Kloss Jaguar harvesting. I saw a couple JCB tractors pulling slurry tanks. A case harvester out harvesting. It's pretty cool. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah, they're still farming rice around here.
Rice?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
What? Where are you? Where are
Probably.
you at?
I'm in the central. Well, actually, not the Central Valley. 45 minutes north of Sacramento.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then.
Probably. Let me pull up the calendar here. Probably by the end of this month, or about oh, probably another 2 weeks thereabouts. They should be probably getting done, or just about done.
Okay.
And I've already seen swarms. Swarms. I know it's not the correct term, but about the fastest way I could put it into an answer. Swarms of every duck, geese,
Oh,
everything.
flocks.
Yeah.
What's up, Feared? Oh, so it's got to dry a bit, huh? Okay. Or a lot. Hey, what's up, OCM? Welcome back. The beans have been out for a week. Give it the beans. I think we can do wood.
Dr. Man, did you get the passwords?
Are they still the same
I don't know.
last time?
Probably.
The No, they've switched them this time. The
All right.
client password is fun. The server password is toot.
Toot.
Okay.
Yeah, track building. Good old track building. Mm-mm. You're making a ramp for your trains to jump off, I see. Feared taking the game seriously. Try to get rid of this still. Can I hit it? No. How about now? Nope. Crap. I have to get closer. I gotta get closer.
I deleted the wrong part.
What was that? Still need to get closer. That's not gonna work. I need to go turn to the left a little more. There's lots of laying and then tearing up and then laying and then tearing up and then laying and then tearing up. It must be done right. And currently, I'm not satisfied with it.
It makes the iron ore mine look simple at this
So,
point. Somehow you got to do an elevated switch too
where?
in the air. Is that
What?
what elevated means?
Yeah, no, I mean, I got that part of it. Why do we have to do an elevated switch?
I don't know. You got two tracks way, way up in the air.
Oh, we'll get them together.
Did you guys change the server name by any chance?
Why won't this join? What the?
Look down at the ground, maybe crouch. If you, yeah, down at the ground, you had a link symbol.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Say that again, Tractor Man.
I said, did you guys change the name of the server by any
It's
chance?
it's Arthur's YouTube.
Okay, I've looked for it. I've even typed it already, and it's not even coming up. So
It's weird.
You
They're
you're
yeah,
on US Columbus, right?
yes,
Are you on the main branch of the game?
yes.
hmm.
Now, by any chance, if I was
Ooh,
not on the version of the game, would that make a difference?
yes,
Yeah.
because we're playing
Okay,
different versions.
okay.
It would absolutely make a difference.
OCM had that was I think his problem last time.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh. I mean, no matter what we do, there's going to be some elevation on these tracks. It's inevitable. I'm going to be turning this way a lot more. Let's take this to 200. I think it's got to go up a little bit. There we go. What? Oh. Sometimes this just doesn't do what you want it to do.
Well, I'm gonna have to boogie out here because I gotta go do something else. I was hoping to get on and
Before you had
play
to go.
before. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you, Tractor Man. Have fun.
Yep. You too.
So, yeah.
I know it's gorgeous right now. Today it was 72. It was beautiful. It's been a little cooler, but right now it's nice. Nice, nice, nice. So 200's about as well. What do you say the steepest we want to go is? I need to get a steeper curve.
I'm working on 70 right now and it's not going to work.
Oh, jeez, okay.
I just ran into the hillside at 70.
Song outside of what barn? The song out behind the barn. Jared said you don't want to go there. Hey, what's up, Finns? Thank you for the subscription, by the way. A little delayed on that thank you, but thank you anyway. Like, oh, by the way, thank you. 20 months. Thank you. Don't want to go out behind the barn. If the song behind the barn has these sounds in it, like reet, 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 that's when you start to run. Or like
Bando sounds?
yeah, any kind of like ghostly, monsterish Halloween sounds. That's when you're like, I'm out of here. I don't do this well. You can have these sounds for yourself. All shoes and socks. I forgot to drop it back down. I got to redo both of these. Wait, what song? Which song is that? Reek, reek, reek. And now's the part where we handle snakes. That's where is this? My friend Nick said that one time we had we decided to have like I went to a real small church, but we decided to have a choir that would sing with us, and it was like 5 people. It was the choir, and Mississippi Revival, yeah, and so we did. The worship leader was kind of just like explaining like how the practice goes and like the different things that we do, you know, and his son Nick, who played bass, he's like, yeah, this is the part where we get together and we pray for a little bit and then we go over and start to practice and then Nick's like, yeah, and then this is the part where we hold snakes. His dad just like, oh, Nick. Nick was awesome. Nick was in a hardcore band that I got to record. They were like, that was years so long ago. Ryan was a little kid, and we went out to the car to mix, like to listen to the mix to see how it was going. And after the song was over, Ryan goes, hubcap. Those were the good old days. They were pretty hardcore metal. And he was not a very good... my friend Nick, he was a bass player, but he played drums on that album, and he's not very good. Hate to say it. But, yeah.
I'm not happy.
Why? What's the matter, JVS?
Because I'm redoing this curve for the 15th time.
So why are you telling me this?
I am, because haven't you heard Misery Loves Company?
Are you telling me that I need to redo this?
No, I'm not even paying attention to what you're doing. So
Oh, okay, good. I don't know why I have this little metal piece in here. I'm going to get rid of that and put wood in there.
I keep pushing this out further and then swinging the 70 in, and it keeps running into the hill, and I'm going to have to go tighter than 70.
And nobody... Oh! Ow. My legs. There's the fall. You wanted it. You got it. Yeah, this whole game... He said pretty much the whole game is redoing curves, yes. Is it cold where you're at, OCM? It's going to be cold tonight. Okay, so we went from frost warning 2 days ago to 72 degrees today.
We're getting that low 70s in the later end of part of the week.
Yeah, it's like mental weather. Mental weather, as me wife would say.
We usually get
She doesn't talk like a pirate.
some sort of snow by at least a flurry by Halloween, and I don't think that's going to happen this year.
Yeah, we don't usually, thankfully. Well, that's not true. It's half and half.
Significantly lower than me in latitude.
Yeah. Whoa, that's not going to work. Talk about a pretzel. No, that's not going to work either. There we go. That did work. Oh, no. No. Okay. I trapped myself in like a lobster in a... Oh, what the heck?
You keep forgetting to put a telegraph house up there.
No, I can't. I'm trying to lay track to another track that I already laid so it matches, and it won't do it. It made it they made a curly Q in the middle, like a pigtail.
Yes. Even worse is when it puts the little straight piece across the rails. It's really easy to miss.
Yeah. I'm about
and then you go run over it, and you go, why did I derail here?
And then you see the little piece. Or you don't. That's when it gets real annoying.
You start deleting track. You go, how the heck did that get there?
Okay, we were at a 120. We'll just leave it at that.
I hate the fact that it on the bridges 2, every time you lay a piece, you have to reset the color. If I wanted the new bridge, new color, I would have used that in the first place. Yes, whispering.
Yeah, trains don't like curves or heights. That's correct. The two enemies of road work, height and curvy. And so here we have curvy heights. Like Wuthering Heights.
Where do you see this one?
Wait till you see the mess that I've made.
I'm watching you make that mess.
This is going to have to be all hand done because,
I will be less surprised than I usually am.
I'm just trying to make it not too tight. Now I've got to actually raise it up a little bit. Look at that. Which sucks because I need to get it down further, but they'll be coming around the mountains when they come. We'll join them up here further. We'll join them up here further. They'll be coming around the mountain when they come. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. 6 white horses. So somewhere here.
So what's worse?
What's worse?
A tighter curve
Yes. Or a steeper
or a
grade?
steeper grade?
Steeper grade. Depends on how long the grade is.
How
What are you
about
guys doing?
Is that Micah? Are you back from dinner already?
Yeah.
how about if the grade goes up 1% and the curvature decreases by 10 meters?
What's the percentage of the grade currently?
I got a short section that went from 4 to 5 and dropped to 60 meters.
That's not too bad. 6 white horses as a locomotive option. Hi, are you going to join us, Mr. Micah? Or at least try?
I can
You
try.
can
Can attempt.
you can run train.
He can run train. If he can connect. We've had so many people having trouble connecting.
I'll try it. It's the first time I've been in the game for a while.
True that. Can this happen? Oh, tell me that can happen. Okay, well, there. That
It's a little low, isn't it?
yeah, but it works. At least we know now.
Talk about a ski jump off the end of that switch when you're trying to get over that little ridge. The other way, yeah. Okay, I don't feel so bad about my track now.
Why is that? Because of what I'm doing?
No, I would never say that.
But I think that is kind of how we're going to have to go with it. I don't know what else we're going to do. It's going to be like bridge work here.
Well, you can, if you go on land, like there's that ridge behind you, that little ridge on the water.
That's where we're going to end up, but I think we're going to have to do a little fancy.
See, if you started ground track further back on the land
You could build to it.
and set the height, then when you built out over the water, you throw your switch in, and I don't think you can build a bridge with no rails
Yeah.
and then lay a switch on it like you used to. It
No, you can't. It has to go in. But
has to go in dirt.
I think here no matter what we do, we're going to have bridge work no matter what we do here.
What was your download region?
Columbus. So let's go ahead and put. Why is this reversed on me anyway? There we go. Not -2. I want this. Nope. Why is it? Oh, you have to lay it first and then. Nope, that's not what I want. It needs to be higher up. So you need to get to the peak of this land here. Let's do that right there.
Did you find a server, Micah?
I just started. I just restarted Steam, so I'm booting up railroads again.
Did you get zapped if you put your head on an electric fence, or you almost did? 10. Boom. Okay. Oh, I don't want it down 2 grade. It's not what I wanted. Shoot. Okay, there we go. And I want the grade to be at 0. And I just want this little segment here like that. Boom.
What was the name of the server?
Arthur's YouTube.
Okay.
And we're going to build
Up
out.
at the top of the screen, there's a client password. That is fun. To the right of the Arthur's YouTube, where you click join, that password is toot.
There's 2 passwords now.
Yep.
Well, I can't seem to find the server anyway.
Why does it disappear like that? You're not. Jurassic had the same problem too. There's some massive issue with the server, like just being temporary. Like you load it, it works for like 15 minutes for the first couple people, and then it stops broadcasting that you're available. The trains that we're going to be needing to go there are going to come out here. Shoes and socks.
Barfignugan.
Favrenugan. This is coming around the wrong way. Oh, JVS. It was a great plan. The problem is, this is going to have to come in facing the other direction, so that we come into this, so that we go in. So it needs to join. Yeah, we can do this. I got it. I got an idea. It's going to be a long run, though, if you don't mind. I'm trying to make it so that the running is the easiest, because we're going to have to make a loop into this so that we can get. Go ahead.
Did I tell you how long it takes on my railroad to get from the sawmill to the?
Okay, like half an hour. You said like 30 minutes.
That's
What's
after you're all loaded. Crack the throttle, ride the rails, and arrive by the coal mine or the iron ore mine.
Okay.
It's 30 minutes. Then you have to switch because I don't have the loop like we did for yours.
Okay.
You have to pull in with a few cars, load or unload.
So I know what we're gonna have to do. It's messy. It's gonna be really messy. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry that I'm doing this, but this is how we're gonna have to do it. I mean, the other option is to go all the way across the lake and cut in over there. But either way, we're gonna have to do weird cut-ins. So I guess, tally ho! What's up, Mikey? Yeah, like I don't know what to do, Micah, to get it in. It's weird. It just doesn't seem to work.
What are you talking about?
Just getting people into the server, like it's just being really weird. What you talking about, Willis?
This didn't sound right.
Oh, Mr. Mike. Oh, what is that crap? Okay, well, we gotta fix that.
I'll watch on Steam. Or, yeah.
On Twitchy.
Twitch.
Yes, sir, Mr. Micah, sir.
Looks really nice.
There we go. It's coming out, but it's yeah.
No, why are you putting dirt in?
So it's not floating.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay, there's that. Otherwise, it was just like floating there. My dogs are being naughty. I can hear it. Okay,
Yeah,
so
That drove me-
what'd you say? Go beat him down.
that would have drove me crazy too.
I can hear them flopping around upstairs. Like, all right.
Is this map, the new map, is it bigger or same size?
All right, no, see him.
It's the same size, but supposedly there's more buildable area. on it.
It's definitely, parts of it are definitely a headache. But it is cool and very open.
They still have the issue where you can't build if there's nothing underneath the the trestles and
Yep.
stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's really an issue. It's just telling you you can't build that. Like, nope. Beyond the laws
Yeah.
of physics.
Right.
Well, I
I,
mean, it's fine, but
I wish you
I
could
just
do it
wish
and
there
then
was.
add stuff underneath. Yeah, like I wish
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
it'd be cool
Me too.
if you could force it. Geez, I don't know if our grade's gonna make it down there. Oh man, it's all right though. We'll figure it out. I did all that work and it might be all for nothing.
That's the funnest part of this game.
Fun. F is for fire that burns down the whole town.
Now that's nice because there isn't so many trees you can't see where you're going.
Right, you can kind of tell ahead of time like where you're headed.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that too.
Arthur,
Yes.
can you look at the map after you lay that?
Yes.
So I've spent over an hour to get that little bit above the last time I asked you to pop over here and take a look at it.
Okay.
That telegraph house right below me.
Okay, hold on. Ooh. No, I like it. It's fine.
So I'm up to the right at the end of that wooden bridge curve.
Okay. Are you gonna put a metal trestle in there where the land is?
No,
Oh, you should.
the
Look,
land is there for a reason.
what's the reason?
You can get back on the track when you fall off the
Oh,
train.
while you're building. Okay, all right. It's
I mean,
like
you can definitely change it, but I
yeah,
put those in there at whenever it's possible.
it's not a bad idea. It's like those. Remember, like when you had HO trains and they had like the rail.
Yeah.
That's what
I
that
don't
is.
think I have another one actually up there. I just took out the ones I had. You can go ahead and change that. It doesn't matter.
No, that's fine. We'll leave it. I like the idea because you're right. It is a pain in the butt. We'll see. We'll see how it goes and how often we're falling off. But if we don't fall off, then I'll get rid of it. But
Wait, what's that? In the menu, there's like a cross.
oh, props. That's where I get the stuff to build the city.
The what?
You can build like churches and all kinds of like
Oh, cool.
yeah. We build a town. You don't. Oh, see, you missed all that.
Yeah. I'll have to go back and look at the videos.
This should be
Micah,
wood
that's
trestle.
why I wanted you to come and work on my railroad the other day. Because that's like right up your alley.
What day?
When we were playing SnowRunner the other day, and I told you I was thinking about texting you to see if you wanted to play railroads.
Yeah.
I figure all the decorating, building a little town, and with all the buildings and stuff and the props would be right up your alley.
Yeah, my OCD would have kicked in big time. I'd have been jonesing, man. But I would. But this whole weekend, I've been kind of sick, so it's like
I can still hear you.
sometimes I'm here, then I'm gone. You know.
You sick to play video games? Come
Well,
on.
I'm more of too tired to think
I'm being.
or to remember. You know, when you're just
sarcastic.
tired, can't remember.
That's how I know when I'm really sick. Is don't play
Yeah, you're
video games.
like I could play. Nah, I know that's me too. I don't feel like playing anything right now.
Like
So,
snow runner is easy to play when you're sick.
how do you want to handle the smelter as far as the offset platforms for unloading? You know how the cordwood is like not in the same plane as the
Oh, it's the
before?
same as before. I don't know.
Oh yeah, all these things are the exact same industries as we had before.
How did we do it before?
That's true, Alpha.
I yeah, Kevon, some survey tools would be nice. I end up using track to measure distances and figure out diameters and radiuses.
It would be cool though if they could do survey tools, so we actually can learn how to use them.
Yeah. I agree. Okay, so what were you saying, James?
So I was just asking if you had a preferred method of,
Pre-production.
no,
Oh no, I mean, what did we do
Oh.
before? Didn't we just have like
but
like a
I
switching
know
area
he's
to get
got
the?
one of those. He's done it enough. Um, the Sorry, Arthur, couldn't help.
Oh, Lordy.
So you've got the iron ore
Oh,
drop
excuse
off
me.
and the uh, cordwood drop off that are not.
Yeah, they're weird.
Yes, absolutely,
Um,
absolutely, Kevin.
how do I mean? We just had it a switching slide in, right? Like I think that's probably the best that we can do. Remember how we had it like a switch to the left or whatever, and you pull the train and engine in, and then back it into there. I'd do the same thing. I hate that offset. Welcome back, OCM. He's back. He's gone. 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 He's back.
I decided to come over here and figure out the rails on the at the smelter before I tried to tie in that top of the grade.
Wow, this is like a multi-trestle hillside. Looking back, we got like 4 trestles on the hill. It's kind of cool. Very scenic, that's for sure. All right, it's pretty much a straight shot there, but I think that we're going to end up being above the level here. I don't think we're going to end up being able to hit that. Maybe. No. Ugh, it's not lining up properly. Oh, I need to take this down to 1 degree. That's why. What? Why? No. God almighty. Why would it do that? Ugh.
What's the matter?
Oh, it's just I wanted to go.
Oh, the other side, right?
I wanted less of a curve, but it's far enough out that I wanted to go straight. There we go. That's more aimed right at it. I know that's what we've had. These are all 4%. I know. It's a serious grade.
Well, it takes about 13,000 or so pounds of tractive effort to get 8 loaded wood cars up 4% through curves.
What does that mean?
That means you need something bigger than the mogul to make the kind of runs that we're building.
For with how many cars?
8
8.
loaded wood cars.
So can the Montezuma make it with 4?
No,
Shiz.
I
2?
don't think the Montezuma can make it, period. By itself, maybe.
No. It's got to be able to pull some cars up.
You, sir, are welcome to try. All I know is from my experience running up my 4% grades on track very similar to what I've been building and what looks like you're building,
Yeah.
I'm using the Ruby Basin at 13,500 pounds of tractive effort, and it takes me 90 to 100% throttle to maintain a decent running speed up the hill. So, yes, OCM, except with more curves.
So what are we going to do? Take 1 car up at a time?
We're going to work our butts off to get enough money to get you up to level 5 to where you can buy a Cook 280 or a Ruby Basin or a Class 70.
Okay.
Something with
Can
either
you
that or
solve?
we
Can you sell cars yet or trains yet?
No.
No,
Okay.
unfortunately.
I was gonna say just buy a couple of smaller engines and double team, and then once you get enough money, then
Yeah, we
buy the
could
big
double
one.
head it. That's true too.
Yep.
So what would two Montezumas do? 6,000 pounds of tractor for not enough, huh?
And a manufactured
Oh.
problem. Yeah.
You'd be able to pull maybe 4.
Maybe 4.
What do the porters have for tractive effort?
Little. Are you looking at him right now?
Me, no.
No. Okay, I'll check him out in a second. Hang on.
I just
You just called to say you love me? I just called.
you see the track I'm building for you? Why do you
Yes.
question that?
Arthur, that's not good.
What's not good?
Going down, then back up in that little short.
No, it's not going
No.
down. It's an illusion. This is flat.
It is?
Yeah.
Boy, if you
It
turn
looked like it was
around,
going up again.
that looks like it's going down from the switch to
Oh!
the
Whoa!
there.
Yeah, okay, that's going down. So that means, what does that mean? That means on the other end we got too low, which is I gotta go get rid of that. Okay, so now that we have this, I can build that back.
You want to get rid of what? Yeah, they were standing on too.
Yeah, because it's dipped. So dip. No, 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 no. Dip. I didn't see that. All right, so dippy
Luckily, I'm here.
hippie.
Yes, Micah. Almost here. You're here enough to criticize but not help.
My criticization is helping.
Criticization.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I aim to please. All right, let's see.
I aim to steam.
Steam. Like that. Boop. And that's probably put some stone here. And we'll start it up a grade a little bit.
Funny, these other people's servers are constantly on here.
Yeah, I don't know. And you're Columbus, right?
Yeah, I changed it to Columbus.
How weird is that? I do it a little too much, but I'm glad you enjoy it. Okay, that's not going to work either because that's going to make an up and down again. So what we need is just to get rid of that stupid piece, and we're just going to put. I need somehow. Oh, I know I can do it. I can do it. Okay. G. We need to build a telegraph office. Another one. We're gonna have a lot of telegraph offices that we need to delete. That's for sure.
That's pretty easy to do.
Yeah, I always forget and then I miss them.
Are you sure you didn't name it Grumpy Old Nerd Server? 'Cause that's a
Oh, that'd be mine.
Let's see. Well, we're gonna take this little piece, and I'm gonna take that little piece. I'm gonna turn that off, turn this on, turn that off, switch this over.
Oh, it's doing it again.
It's doing it again.
Where I can't lay the switch in the way I want to because I can't link to the end because I dropped it in from the wrong end.
I think that's going down and back up. Fudge.
Oh,
So I need to delete this, and I need to delete that. And now I got to go back over. I deleted the part with the telegraph office. I could just hop on that cliff over there. That's where we'll go. We're just making a telegraph office. Actually, it's faster. Doot, 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 doot.
it looks like a beautiful map. It looks beautiful.
It does. It really is a nice. I
a
like this.
different change.
Yeah, I like this map way more than the other one.
I really hope they make a desert map
This
with
has a desert in it now.
cactuses.
Quite a
You-
bit
Well,
of
what I
desert.
mean is like,
Like a full.
cactuses, the mountains,
I
and
think there are. Look,
Grand Canyon.
it's like over there. See that rock sticking up there, Micah?
Hmm.
On the other side of that, there's a full-on desert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's sweet.
I want. So this isn't like Monument Valley. See, that'd be pretty cool if they made Monument Valley.
See, in Cameo's the same thing. He couldn't find it either. He could find Grumpy server. Why is my server disappearing? I picked 8 people.
Mike, I think if they built a map of a real
There we go.
place,
Yeah.
the amount of compromises that would need to be made to make it fit into this little square of the world that they have would just end up with so many people complaining
Right.
that
Well, what I
this
mean
isn't
is,
right.
I wouldn't expect them to make it like it actually is, but you know how you could put you could take a picture of the monuments from Monument Valley and put like 2 in, and and just kind of make it like their own recreation.
Yeah,
Yeah, because JVS got in using that name. It was Arthur's YouTube, right, JVS?
yes.
Yeah, it's correct. It sucks.
It's just funny because I see a lot of the same names in the server list over and over and over again, and you're telling me that they disappear, but
Well, no, mine disappeared. I don't.
yours does.
No, they're just looking through the whole list, Red Alpha. I mean, it should be there. It's not. It's not like they're looking like filtered. I know what you're thinking, like they're filtering it. They're not. He's not looking filtered.
So Arthur, you know how I put the bumpers at the end of the tracks?
Yes.
I have a new way to do that.
Okay.
Would you care to come to the smelter and see it when I do it?
Yes, momentarily. Let
Well,
me-
obviously, you need a way to get back there since you just ran all
Yeah.
the way down that track.
There. Okay. Where are you at? Let's see. JVS is up here at the smelter.
Yeah, I even tried putting your name in, it won't do it.
Like
Come over to the
ART.
other side. There I am.
Ooh.
What's that?
Oh,
So what I do
check your spelling. I do have a bad speller.
is I take
Columbus,
the
correct.
wall without rails.
Columbus, Ohio. Okay.
I
Yes,
drag it
that's
out
correct, Cameo.
7.5 meters.
The wall without rails? Oh,
Right there.
I forgot you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
7.5 meters. Now I take the bumper and link it in.
Oh, cool.
Now it doesn't float above the ground.
Very nice. That looks great.
I haven't tried it any shorter than 7.5, but I've done it without measuring, and the lumber sticks out the back,
Right.
and I don't like the way that looks. So that's why I go 7.5. Covers everything up.
Red Alpha, make the stakes higher.
It's okay.
That looks very nice, JVS. And I'm not patronizing you, or however you say it.
I didn't think so because it looks pretty decent.
This
This
looks-
is the best I can do.
Looks like-
I was dragging from the regular groundwork from the back end and just trying to blend it in, but it was never consistent. Let's see, props. Is there a dynamite prop?
Dynamite prop. Is that going to derail?
I do not see one.
No. What are you doing? Oh, good lord. No dynamite prop?
No.
Oh, did you see the Squadron 42 video, Arthur?
Crap. I did not get a chance to see it. Ryan told me it was amazing.
What?
I know. I will watch
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Yeah, Ryan said it was incredible.
I
He's like,
didn't see the video, but I did hear that.
and I guess it's pretty much almost done, right?
It's the all the voice recordings done. They're just polishing. Basically, he said we're polishing.
So when's that going to be out?
Probably 6 months to a year.
Okay. Wow.
Well,
Still
well, well, the thing is nice is now that that's done, then they can just fully take the team and focus on the
on Star
persistent
Citizen.
universe.
Yep.
Yep.
I think the big announcement for everybody for Star Citizen is, and they're like literally people were crying when they showed this, which is because it's going to change the gaming industry, the multiplayer industry, massively for everybody. It's not just for Star Citizen, but they got shards working. And it's something that they have, it's been a theory for a long time. It's been laughed at, like, oh, you'll never get that to work. But they have some way of working these server shards, and the shards can grow and they can shrink, but you can have an unlimited number of shards side by side. You can look from one shard into another. So let's say a server can hold 50 people max, right? So usually what would happen with a game is once you hit those 50 people, you could never go beyond that in the amount of people that were in the server. Well,
That's
what they
just it.
right. So what they do now with these shards is, let's say you have 250 server shards and they're next to each other and they're in the same building, you can actually see the other people that are in the other shard, and they can see you. You can throw something over and it lands in their shard and they can pick it up. So now you're playing with 100 people instead of 50, and it just grows and grows and grows. So you can have multiple shards and have an unlimited amount of people playing together on a single server. It's game changing for the industry, and
You
so
remember
this is
the
why
thing?
people. Oh, good.
I think in 10 years ago, remember there was a multiplayer game where they wanted to have like a hundred people on it. It was a
Yeah.
first-person shooter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember that they were gonna have like generals and lieutenants and they
It
like
was
hit.
it was the one that
But you know what I'm talking about.
yeah, it was the World War. It was the World War II one. I can't remember the name of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. But that did never worked.
Nope. They couldn't, and that's the thing is the limitation. So
Yeah.
they've broken that barrier, and that's what people have been complaining about how long it's taking them to do this. But getting Squadron 42 done and getting that server shard, those are the things that were holding them back from going until they got those things fixed. They couldn't really go any further anyway. So it's like they needed to get those things figured out, and they finally have. It's pretty awesome. So I'm excited because I think the game's potential now is we're really going to start seeing it. And they announced like so many awesome things that are coming in the next year. We'll see if it happens because I know some of them are not going to happen like that, but there's some pretty cool stuff
I
coming up.
just wish there was a way for them to work on the UI.
Yeah. Yep. And
I
well,
mean,
that's kind of there's the UI is getting overhauled. They are doing that. The map especially. You're going to be able to actually switch.
Yeah, but I just wish I could contact a developer and just say, look, it's like I love the game, but it's such a nightmare to play.
because of, like if you're handicapped, like what is is
Yeah.
there some way we can work this in? But they are a lot of the user interface is changing. You will be able to look at let's say like the ship. You know how you have the buttons in the ship.
Yeah.
You can now actually press the buttons instead of it just being like a region. You're gonna actually the buttons are actually getting physicalized soon. Like it's like done. They should be coming out in the next couple months.
I wonder how
Oh,
good eye tracker is.
and Pyro is there. It's going to test server next month supposedly.
Hmm.
So it's coming real soon. Yeah, and they said eye track. They were showing some cool stuff that you can do with eye tracker. I don't know. I haven't messed with that too much, but
Well, what I mean is, uh, at least like for me, if I could just hold one button down and then look on my screen, then hit another one.
okay.
You know what I mean? That would be really nice. Because I really like the whole idea with the F key. Hit the F key and then you can touch stuff, and then you let up and you can use your normal buttons, which is nice. But the problem is it's when you start adding in Alt, Shift, Alt. when you start adding 2 or 3 more buttons just to do something, it makes it difficult.
Right. All right, hang on 1 second, folks. I got to pause the video. As much as I hate to dump Euro Truck, I mean, at some point I'll buy it, but I think right now I don't really do that game very often, and it's really not. I don't want to waste money on something I'm not going to use until probably around Christmas I'll have time to use it. So, okay, she said Friday. So, okay. She's got Friday sorted already. I was just trying to get seeing about my wife being able to go, so.
Ooh, $18.
That's really expensive, actually. That's a little disappointing. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, she was a real sweetheart. Like I said, it wasn't unexpected. They've been having some health issues, but, it's sad. Yeah, so, anyway, we'll get that all figured out. But it sounds like I probably won't. Yeah, because I got to shoot through. I might. Yeah, the streams we probably will not be on, obviously, for obvious reasons, on Thursday and Friday of this week. I probably won't be streaming. So, obviously, we have the funeral to deal with, and family will be in town, which is cool. My aunt's coming in from Texas, so I'll be glad to see her. We don't get to see him very often because it's a long way away. And my Aunt Bunny and Cousin Joe are coming, supposedly. So the Michiganders will be here. All those people from Michigan coming in from Grand Rapids and Lansing. I know, it's sad and cool, right? That's why I hate funerals. But like my cousin said, her that was her mom, and she's like, I hate these things too. But hey, at least we'll get to see each other again. And I'm glad too, because we got to. I feel good because we got to see, and we took Eliza out to meet Aunt Nora and Uncle Alan, Unky, last spring. So they got to see her recently, which was nice for us to be able to see them too. So we got to say, hi to them
Now
and stuff. So
they do have a bundle. It's got 4 items in it, and it's 10% off, so it's $16.19.
wait, so if you buy the bundle, it's cheaper than buying the actual DLC?
Yes.
Oh
and
God, I hate when they do
It
that.
says I have 3 of the 4 items.
You probably have everything, right? Because you are
Right. But it's still cheaper to buy the bundle than it would be to buy
right. So
pack.
why wouldn't you
like
buy it?
$1 and something else. Yeah, cheaper.
Yeah.
Which is okay. I mean, it's
Yeah. I don't think this track's going to get down in time. ETS came out with the Balkans, which I'm sure they're beautiful. The last couple DLCs they've done have been really top notch. So I'm sad that I can't get it in time, but crapola. Dang it. What do you think? You think it's going to make it? I don't think it's going to make it. I think it's going to have to. What we're going to have to do is just run these together around the corner a little bit and then redo this further out.
The only limit is your creativity. Well, that and the lackluster coding of the game.
Reach for the funds, reach for the station. Yeah, Texas is pretty cool in ATS. Not my favorite state so far, but it's not bad actually. It has a lot more scenery than I attributed it originally. I was like, this is gonna suck, and then wrong. It's actually pretty nice.
Wait till
you
Nebraska.
thought it would be Nebraska or Kansas.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry to those who live there. They're beautiful states, but
Little flat. I'm gonna go back to regular decking here because they're getting too close together. Oh man, it's so close, dude. Oh, it's so close. It's gonna make it. Oh, The only person, yeah. I can't say that I'm excited about Texas because I'd be lying, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to be cool. That's no. Whoa, that is so close.
I know, Arthur. Just go from where you were starting
Yeah,
and just click to where you need to end.
yeah. Except for I can't because it's the bridge piece. That's why I did that because it
Oh,
won't.
okay.
It'll be wonky when it connects. If it does that, it'll derail the train. And we're gonna do that here.
Gotcha.
Pennsylvania's all. Ugh. I hate driving through Pennsylvania and what the. Oh my god. And West Virginia. Ugh, they're so curvy, and trucks go so fast. Like literally the trailers are like halfway tipped over as they go through those mountains, and I'm like, man, I don't get me out of the middle of that. Why does it keep doing that? It's
I drove through Jersey last week. I'd love Pennsylvania or West Virginia.
yeah,
I think
well,
I
compared
think
to
it's
the
hitting that wood.
something,
bridge
it's,
part
it's
that's sticking
weird.
out.
Let's see, is it going to do it this way? No, that fixed. Okay, going the other way fixed it.
Yeah.
But see, now it's going through. I'm going to have to use just regular track. Okay, and that's going through the thing. I don't know if you saw that or not, but
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like that either.
it's being weird. Okay, there we go. Okay, there. Oh, perfect. Yeah, they have some wheat
That looks
fields in the
nice.
game. They're not too bad. Washington State has a lot of wheat fields, and they're in ATS. They're not too bad.
They're way
Tell you
better
what,
than the
we went
wheat fields in France on ETS.
We drove to Connecticut, and man, them people drive crazy.
Yes. Connecticut. I think I need to get rid of this too. This is going to be there. It's. I hate to do that, but now to do this is going to be a nightmare. I'm going to have to go a long way to do that. Oh, not too bad actually. I'm going to have to grab it, walk along the side here, and pick it up from the other side and walk it back to get that. But I need to. That's too. That railing was going to hit trains as they go by, possibly. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to do this.
Yeah, Kevin, it definitely can be, but it also can be a lot of fun too.
Yeah, it's cool to see it when it's done. Like, ooh, look what we did.
Yeah.
But the doing sometimes is a little bit aggravating.
Well, doing though too is there's it's like your derail valley. It's like all the tracks are already done. You just have to run the trains. Which is kind of fun. But then after a while, it's
After a
like
while, yeah, it's like we've done everything. Yeah,
I've already done this track. I've done this round so many times.
and you can always change it around too. Like the fun thing about this is you
Like
can,
jumping on JVS's map and running his rails. You're just like, oh, sometimes they're a bit different in some spots,
and
or they're a lot different.
a
in
lot
some
different in
spots.
others, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
So,
that too. There we go. Ooh, nice.
What were the Australian guys that used to be on the
Oh,
railroad?
yeah, I think because we didn't do it they'll be back. Boomer was back last week,
Yeah, Boomer.
and
Yeah,
and
like
Dawsey.
Boomer's railroad was pretty stinking cool.
I never got to see it. I'll have to check it out. We'll have to do a stream on it. Look at that. It's so cool. Isn't that nice? But see, that's, yeah, I wish, we'll see. You'll see the desert eventually, Micah. Because we're getting close to it. Part of it's over
Yeah.
there with the cactuses
Hopefully
and stuff.
next time we'll be able to join.
Yeah.
It's okay. Not a biggie.
I just don't know why it doesn't work. That's the thing that's just weird. Like, once it,
Well, that's going to end up killing this game, especially if a competitor comes out and that kind of stuff works.
right? They need to get it figured out and fast.
I mean, I thought that this update felt rushed, not finished. And oh, imagine that. This update came out within a week of Century of Steam announcing.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they were like trying to get people to look over here. People when they announce tunnels in that game, people are gonna be like, oh. It'll be like the Star Citizen Con. The people will be cheering. That cracks me up.
Like, Century of Steam, the visuals are great. The audio is great. But there's so much you can do in this game that you can't do in that game. Like you can't haul loads.
Right.
There's no loads, there's no money, there's no reason other than running trains. All right, I got a reverse loop in here at the smelter.
I don't know if I would ever like. I would love to go to a games con or whatever that is, but I don't know that I would cheer. I don't. I love video games. I do. I don't know if I could get that excited about where I'd actually like physically be like, I don't know. There's not a lot that I would get like that about. I'm trying to think where I would be excited about something like that excited. I mean, maybe a rock concert. Fighter jets. Look, I get pretty excited when fighter jets fly over. I always do. Since I was a kid, I'm like, that gets me cheering. They could do that all day. I'll be like, yeah, 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 America.
I saw a ton of hornets over the weekend or last week,
What were they doing?
flying up and down the coast. Really,
Like
there's
just
a naval air
Shit they're
station in
practicing in.
Virginia Beach. Yeah,
Yeah.
getting their air time or stick time, but so it's yeah, Virginia Beach is like 25 miles up the coast from where I stay,
okay.
but you can't drive straight there. It takes 2 hours to go inland and back out to Virginia Beach.
Oh, weird.
But they I saw S2 Viking. No, I'm sorry. I saw
All right, OCM. I'll check them out. Have a good night.
oh, that's crap. It's not the C2. It's whatever the earlier.
The Galaxy, the C5.
No. The Navy
That's a
plane.
cool looking bridge.
The
Oh yeah, they're nice.
the Navy's version of the AWACS.
Oh,
C2 Greyhound, but it has the radome on top, and I'm blanking on what the actual name of it is.
why can't I make that 8 meters? I'm not sure. I don't know their AWACS planes, but they are cool. I do know that.
I suppose I could use the power of the internet, but I'm busy making track.
So is there a reason why it won't let me make this like any shorter than 10 meters? Like it has to be 10 meters?
Move closer to the end of the bridge and look down more.
Oh, okay. I want it to be 7. There. Okay. Well, thank you for that hint. That was amazing.
No problem. It's what I do.
Get more of these trestle bridges going.
Yeah, watch out for barges.
This ain't no
Like, you
Mississippi.
can't connect the trestle bridge to trestle bridge.
Well, it would look weird because then there's no
Oh, would it?
there's no support.
Oh,
it
there's no
does look
supports on them.
weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
like they just float. It's like, but you can do it. But so what
No, I
I'm
was just wondering.
here. This is what you'll see when you. This is why I do that because then it looks like they have support. See that?
Right, yeah, I get it. I didn't know there was no support.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why they did that. Weirdos. Can I get it to connect? Can I get it? No. No, you're never gonna get it. Ah. Oh, would they actually like shoot the lake? That's crazy. That'd be really cool. I can imagine
Yeah.
it could tons of pollution.
You guys are just out there fishing,
Oh God, they killed all
and
the
then all of a
fish
sudden
again.
all the water just goes crazy. Depleted anti No, they wouldn't use those rounds.
So what this is this is a 1920 1910s cost saving effort here to use the wood piers out in the water. So what it means is 100 years from now, this will be left, and those piers will be left with the girders on them, and then this will all be gone. You see that all the time.
Probably just be replaced.
Yeah, they replace it with steel.
You might be surprised.
Some of the wood, they don't really have wood trestles anymore, do they?
Well, there's some, and there's some very old ones still in operation.
That's they're like, oh, god dang it! Why bother? They're using depleted uranium shells. Like that's healthy. Trapped. Oh god, now I'm really trapped. Uh-oh. Trapped like a rat.
Jump.
I couldn't. It wouldn't let me. Oh, fudgesicles.
I got myself trapped. I built my.
I'm sure they weren't firing depleted uranium. I mean, you never know with the military, but I would assume that they're not firing depleted uranium into the lake.
Right, I know, but
They don't
I don't
judge.
think they're going to use those until there's a tank in their sights.
Right, yeah.
That's. I got to imagine depleted uranium. You just can't go to the Walmart and pick up some more.
Yeah, and that makes
surprised. No, okay.
people all kinds of sick when you live around that. All right, there's that.
I don't care what you're shooting. It's got to be fun just to let that gun go.
Bzzzt.
You know,
No more deer. Do, 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 do. Put that there. Yep, let's put that there. Right there. Yeah, thank you. Map.
how you think about it, that gun is probably what's on the what is that gun? What's that one ship in Star Citizen's got the Gatling gun?
Oh, the Ares.
Yeah, about the same thing, you know.
Pretty same idea. That was the idea behind the Ares, was to make it like an
Yeah.
A10. I guess they're fixing the Ares, so
I got a lot to fix.
again, there's some kind of targeting thing that they've changed that will actually that will automatically fix the Ares. Basically, right now it's not actually targeting the ships, and that's why it has so many issues. But that will fix the issue. So I guess we just go with that. Nope. No, we still need to use stone wall here, but I'm going to start dropping the stone wall down to a grade. I'm going to take a 2% here because I got some time. Yeah, DCS looks like a pretty resource-heavy game. I'm not sure about running it on my computer. I guess it probably would run, but
I think that's what Carp is playing.
the Warthog DLC for Way of the Call of the Wild, Way of the Hunter.
Just take down the forest.
What game is too resource heavy for your computer?
Oh, maybe not. I mean, I feel like it might be though. The DCS, it seems like it's like you got to have like the latest edition card and all that stuff to run it.
What is DCS?
It's a battle simulator.
Very realistic.
Gotcha.
Like Carp, he ordered a complete chair.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Nick did he got all that stuff for it. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of, he spent a good money for that chair. A lot of money. Supposed to like resemble a cockpit.
Oh no, I'd be fine then. 16. I don't know if I have 16 gigabytes of RAM. What does the 3090 have? 12. Oh, 8 gigabytes. Okay, I'm sorry. I misread that. I was reading that the memory as I have 64 gigs of regular old RAM.
64?
Mm-hmm.
Putting me to shame.
Well, it's because of all the video stuff that editing that I do. You gotta have a lot of RAM.
Yeah.
If you
I thought
don't,
I,
it chops like crazy.
I thought I was overkill at 32.
That sounds right. Digital Combat Simulator. No, that's not gonna work. That's gonna work. I like these aspen trees. I don't want to cut down too many of them. Oh, really? Steam doesn't run on Windows 8? I hate Windows 8. The worst operating system of all time. Whoa! Harry Potter tree ride.
You didn't go very far. I got you beat on that one.
No, I didn't. It was right there. Oh, starting in January. Okay. I didn't know that. I do now. So what I'm thinking, James, is we need to unfortunately cut this back to the left. Like I'm going to make a big loop it out, and then hook up to the tracks going into the pickup area. Well, loop into the whole loop, because we've made a loop over there. So I need to loop into that loop, right? I do a loop-de-loop. So coming and going, we get both. I need to basically hook it in over here. Let me figure this out. Map. Jump to, is it this one? Telegraph. And if you look, Micah, behold, the desert.
Nice.
This is only the
Where's
beginning.
Oh, there's cactuses.
Yep. It goes way over. It goes over the hill, and on the other side is a full-on desert with sand and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. I know. It's great.
That's beautiful.
All right. So this is the one going in, and this is the one coming out. Somehow...
I'm trying to make it.
What sucks is we need to rejoin over here somewhere so that we get into that whole loop. I think I know what I'm going to have to do. It's going to suck, but we're going to do it. This is going to really suck. You guys are going to hate me for this, but, well, we're going to leave it for now because I'm going to...
Nothing will change then. Most hated man on live stream.
Most hated man on Twitch. But still well watched. We got 28 people. That's pretty dang good. I'm impressed with myself. We need to go uphill here. I shouldn't be because I'm definitely not impressive. Oh, this is swamp. Ugh. These tracks would never survive. But that's okay because I can't delete them. There we go. What did you say, James?
But yeah, that is a little into the ground there.
Well, it's mud, so we'll have to put this here.
That's your excuse.
They call me Mud.
Mo greens in the dark.
Micah, you sound like you're taking a bubble bath.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Like no, like the songs you're singing.
Oh, I was saying smoke rings in the dark.
I know.
Sorry.
You like how people like when they take a bath and they're like all cozy, like.
I'm going to try to get my one car up to your level.
300 and whatever.
Is that what you're at with your...
The RX-7 is at
higher-
316,
yeah. Okay.
and that's all the higher it's going to go. Ooh, oh, that sucks. How did they forget that? Or did you have to buy it separately? Well, you have to buy the backplate separately, don't you? The heat or the heatsink, whatever you call it.
Backplate usually comes with cooler.
Yeah, it comes with a cooler. There we go. Oh, did you hear that? I think the dogs are bowling upstairs. It sounds like
Bowling for puppy chow.
it's probably my shoes. Honestly, I should probably check on them. I haven't checked them for a couple hours. They probably need to go potty. I know I do.
What CPU did you get, if I can ask?
It's a Core i7. Oh, gee. I know you're not asking me.
Make me jealous.
With a heatsink but no backplate. Oh, really? Oh, okay. He gave you parts of it. 3600. I'm so unfamiliar with AMD's
Yep.
nomenclature.
That's what's in my son's machine.
So there's really not going to be a direct route from our branch. Well, I guess there could be. Let me think about that. Okay, we could do this. Okay,
Well,
this is
the
going to
only
be like
thing
the. Go
the
ahead.
only thing that's going to come up there is cordwood.
Yeah, and that comes from. So we're going to make. I'm going to make it so that you can go both ways. I'm rethinking my logic here.
But you're also going to bring rails and beams down, so you're going to have to be able to get those to the rails to the coal mine
I
and
feel.
beams to the ironworks. And so opposite directions, if I'm remembering correctly.
Well, I am reviewing the situation.
Thank you, sir. I can see her, I can steal her sweet tea. Feel her skin against me.
What the heck are you doing, Micah?
Driving, sorry.
Okay, what kind of song is that? Micah's singing
Oh, you'd
some.
love it.
Micah's singing some get down music.
Oh
Shoes.
boy, Arthur's getting fancy.
Fancy. I know. I can't. But see, I can't. It won't. I want it to go in the thing. I know what to do here. You're just gonna. Nah. Fudge. Pop. Okay. Now we're just gonna lay.
Your
it.
boss is on the phone.
My boss.
No, not yours, my dad's.
Speaking of that, I wonder if my boss is. Nope, he hasn't texted me in a while.
Hello? Hey. Okay, cool. I was just washing my hands. I just went to the bathroom. I'm in Micah's room.
Mr. Micah's room.
We got this stuff. Okay, go.
Dad.
He's so funny. He's just standing next to me talking on the phone.
All right.
It's like, it's cordless. Take it and go, you know?
Oh man. That was
Oh,
fun.
this Toyota handles awesome.
What Toyota are you driving?
The Sprinter, your nemesis.
The Trino. Let's see. I want this at 0. I'm at -5, but it's still like.
Well,
Okay.
if you were done, we could haul all the loads.
All the loads.
Well, if we had a locomotive that could pull something up here.
Does that work? That works. AM3 does not fit.
The smelter tracks are in.
My gosh. What? Oh, Jason just was joking around. He said, because I said I left a post on Facebook saying I didn't have a stream last night because I was in Utica, and he said, well, like if the streams don't continue, we're going to burn Utica to the ground, and it censored him and deleted
Oh my gosh.
freaking Facebook. Thanks for being my moral authority. God, that Facebook is such a piece of crap. I hate that stuff. Just let him say what he
Well,
wants to say.
the extreme left have never had a very good sense of humor.
Anyway,
I'll leave
we're
that
just
one
gonna
alone.
move right along. 4790K. Does that mean like overclocking? Like oh, what did this do? Okay, is that the one that's connecting to? It looks like that's the one. And that's not where I want it. I need to go in the other way. I want to connect a different end. So hang on. How do I change ends on here? 8? Yeah.
8 and 2.
There we go. This should make a nice curve. And take a 5 off. And there we go. But not too much of a curve. Yep, there we go. Don't do water cooling. Oh my gosh. So I had this thing the other day. I don't know if you guys were here for that. I don't think anybody was here for that. And we did a Star Citizen stream afterwards. But I tried Star Citizen, and I had an issue where something weird happened, and the game was doing weird stuff on my screen, and then all of a sudden my computer shut off, and it had a thermal shutdown, like an emergency
yeah.
thermal. Remember that? And then I restarted I took it outside and cleaned it because I thought maybe it was because it was dirty or something. But after I restarted the computer, it started fine. It was just really weird, and I haven't had a problem since. So I don't know if it was if it needed a cleaning that badly, or if it was just weirdness. But that was frightening.
But did you look at it before you cleaned it?
Yeah, I mean it was dusty.
The parts that need cleaned, you can't even see in there. The heat sink fins and the
Yeah,
or
right.
the
Yeah,
GPU and the
right.
CPU.
No, I ran the vacuum down in it, and it was like, let's see.
The vacuum.
Well, yeah.
Do you know static electricity comes out of vacuums and fries circuits?
Really? Even though when you're blowing?
Okay, you didn't say that. You said you stuck the vacuum down in there. So,
Well, yeah. But I wasn't sucking.
okay. Vacuums. At work I have an anti-static vacuum, and there's
Oh, that's cool. No, I did not know that. No, I don't ever like vacuum out the computer. I blow air into it.
Gotcha.
But I mean, if it's making static, wouldn't it go either way?
But you typically touch the end of the hose
Ah, yes.
on what you're vacuuming, and that is where the static hits.
Oh. That's going to swing back around, so we need another switch here soon. This is a mess. I told you this is going to be messy.
I live dangerously. So do I.
All right. So what do I need now? I need one going out to the right.
Okay, the switch off that you came up and built down.
Yeah.
Can I kill that telegraph hut at
Yeah,
the switch?
yeah. Okay. And we're connected in now to here. So if you're the first time we run down, it's going to actually no, because we can run right here. You can just go to the left. That was the whole point. The train can go, if it goes to the right, it goes to the village. If it goes to the left, it's going to loop around here in a giant loop and connect into our system and go back to those mills up in the hills. The mills in the hills. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Up the river.
You think being a computer guy, I would know that, but I did not know that. But I guess you're moving air, so it makes sense that you're creating static. Because that's how static gets created is air molecules moving around. A lot. 80 is a good curve, right, JVS?
Better than anything lower, which I've used up in here in this route. So
Which I think I'm going to have to use it here too.
the so basically, even though the switch, the curved portion of it curves and then goes straight again, it works out to be pretty much a 90-degree curve. So
Okay.
you can take a switch at pretty much full speed on most locomotives. So anything 90 or above is good for a full speed.
Okay.
But there are many places where that is not possible.
Yeah, like here. I'm going to have to go about a 60 here. Sucks. But I guess we can probably put signs. We can put signs up now, can't we? So we can.
We can. I have.
Oh, you did up already?
I put slow signs on the reverse loop curves
Okay.
because
We're going to need one here too.
when they're down to 40 something degrees.
Oh.
That's
At 60, can we leave it? Or do you need a sign?
it's your railroad. It's up to you. I decorate later, but
It's going to go into the hill. Dang it.
elevate.
Yeah, I
Go,
guess.
go back and
Oh. God dang it.
either go back further and start the climb
Yes.
sooner or tighten up the radius.
But see, then we got to get back down again for here. It's got to
I
come back.
like being able to watch you on the other screen. See what I'm going to have to deal with later on.
I think this is
going
going to have to go. We're going to have to go further down with this. This is too close. I need it to come back in here.
Didn't work out. Sorry.
See this? I want that to curve, go out and curve around and come back in here.
Yeah.
This will allow it to join the sawmill loop in full. So the trains will come down out of the mountains here. Wow, what did it do? What is that?
It couldn't make
That
that.
was not correct. Painfully wrong. I'm like, man, that looks like a real. I don't remember the curve being that sharp. I don't seem like it was simpler. Well, it really is a steep curve, though, huh? Bogus.
Bogus. Bogus, dude.
Bogus, dude. That freaking sucks. Dude.
You know what you can do? Stop, if you stop doing that,
Stop.
if you go to the switch that you wanted to come off of or you're trying to connect to,
Mm-hmm.
if you build from that end, you build the curve that you want and see where it intersects the track.
And
that
then
you
put
need
that
to
intersector.
cross,
Okay, yeah.
and then work out how the crossover is going to fit. That's how I would do it. Should call this thing Bridge Valley.
All right.
I mean, I don't want it to be that steep. I want it to be like. But see, that's going to kink the track out then, because we're going to have to join this.
You might have to rework that piece of track and give it some curvature to get your crossover in and then curve it back. But you're stuck between two switches there, so you're not going to have much of an option.
Let's see if we can do it that way.
I'll fall off the bridge 'cause I keep watching you, but
Uh,
Should have known better. Tried it, but I tried.
um, this
I
is
want to bring Shay up here and see how fast I can get it coming down this hill.
doot doot. And every time we go this way, it's more. I need to see lining up this way, yeah, and lining up that way, yeah. But the problem is, I can't put this down without it being elevated. Like I can't put this down in the ground. You know what I mean?
Just place it where you think. You place it right there.
Okay, let me just.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the height it's going to be. We're going to take it back out in a minute.
Right about there. Okay. All right.
Okay, now go back and take that curve out off of the switch. So what I want you to do is now rebuild that from the end of the switch right to here. Don't link it, but
Don't
build
link
it
it.
right
Okay.
next
But
to
build it right
where
next
it's
to it.
right lined up. And
Okay.
then you can take the crossover out and attach it to this track.
Okay. Like that, right?
A bit more. Like that.
So that far underneath it, you think?
Um Not, I wouldn't go underneath it. I'd want to line the ends of the rails up as perfect as you could.
Like that.
Yep.
Good. Thank you, JVS. That's a great idea.
That crossover out and put in link in the one at the correct level.
Okay, and I need to find where I'm connecting to.
Keep it in 2 until you get the link symbol.
Wait, which one's the link? How do I change links?
2 and 8.
Oh. It's not giving me a link. Oh, there's the link. Okay. That's not right. That's not right.
Right.
That might be right. Let's try it.
Nope, that's not right.
That was right.
Try it. What's the worst you can do? You gotta take it out and try again?
If at first you don't succeed, take it out and try again.
Just quit.
I know that's what. Okay. Oh, look, and that's much nicer. There's still what the hill?
What the air freshener is that?
They're not perfectly lined up.
I want them to be perfectly lined up. Dang it!
Then tear the whole thing out, build the
No.
interchange exactly how you want it, and then link all the tracks.
Yeah. We didn't know this
Now
was.
that's just silly, JVS.
We didn't know this was going to be this complicated.
If you want perfection, that's the only way it's going to happen.
Okay, so then what? Here's the issue. So I need to somehow get that to loop around and come back here.
What?
Do I just need to do a 40 and be happy with it?
If you're happy with a 40, then I'm playing on the wrong server.
Well, I'm not happy, but you come on, you guys are so mean to me. You know, you snorted.
I know.
I think. How about a 50? I'm not saying I'm happy with it. I'm saying that's what we're going to have to live with. I mean, if you're going fast through this interchange, you're asking for death anyway, right? So I mean,
do you have a thing near you? Yes.
Oh, my wife just texted. I have to go. We'll play for a couple more minutes, then we'll go.
Where
make her
are
wait.
you at?
Well, I don't want to make her wait too long. She'll get mad. She won't get mad.
So you're further down there. So this is how I do it, Arthur.
Yes.
I take this and I just want this to be
This is a 50.
let's take the guesswork out of it. No, not that.
Well, part of the problem here is the valley. I got to get it in before the valley gets like, you know what I mean? Like that's the stress. I got to get this thing. The curve has to fit in the floor. Otherwise, we're dealing with like having to go uphill and downhill, and that's going to mess everything up on that end. That's why I'm starting over here, because I'm just making sure the curve actually fits in the valley. Oh, yeah, we're getting close.
This is just straight out off of that
Okay.
crossover.
Mike, what the heck are you doing?
Just listening to music, playing Forza.
Okay, so
So-
we're close. But it's going to have to swing back.
Yeah, if it swings past here and then comes back in, that's fine. But this is just kind of a guide as to where you
Okay. So go ahead and get rid of that, and we'll
let
swing.
things go. No. You can lay right through it.
Oh, lay through it.
Leave it
Oh.
there. We'll delete this after we kind of get where we're trying to be.
Swing low, sweet train
Temptation.
track.
Oh,
We're on different altitudes as well.
Yeah, which means I'm going to have to climb here. All right. Do you want me to, now should I just auto connect it from here?
I would auto connect that now.
Okay, so go ahead and delete yours.
I got
And I shall bring the auto connector. I don't know why it's doing that, but oh. Who can say what it does? I need to find my pants.
I need to find my pants.
I can't find my
Oh.
pants.
I'm almost 3 seconds lagging.
That's typical of Twitch. Oh, that's nice. It's too bad it's 50, but I mean, it's what we got to do, right?
I put a lot of those in my tracks.
But see this way. Okay, so now do you see why I did this, JVS?
No.
All right. We are going to have
Okay, so you're going to come down here and you can go right or left.
right. If you go to the right, it's because your train's going towards the logging camp. That will be to the right is for the cordwood train.
Thank you,
Okay.
Red Alpha. Okay,
Now,
so then
if you
go left, it circles around and goes back to the lumber mill.
To the lumber mill
That'll
because
do, pig. That'll do.
so because you're going to need to go through the lumber mill to get the wood that goes up to those mines. And then
Where are you?
but see,
Where are you?
I think I brought it back to the wrong track. No, it goes this one. No, this is the right one. It goes back to here, right? Yeah. Oh, we're fine. Yeah, so it's going to come here and
pat you on the back.
and then it's going to go straight and it's going to go off there and pick up the wood from the lumber mill. You're going to load it up. It's going to come back around all around that big loop that we made. It's going to come back here, cross here, make the big loop here, and then head up the mountain.
It is certainly straight. Yes.
Does that make sense now?
No, I
Life
get it.
is so difficult when you can't use your hands to point.
Wait, what is
It
it?
made-
What
it
you?
made sense like when I looked at the track 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, it makes sense because it's going to go. Basically, it's making it so that you don't have to reverse into the sawmill with the train. The train can come down the mountain, go into the loop, come back around, go through the sawmill, go through that loop, come back, loop back around, and head back up the mountain. Never have to turn the train around, never have to back the train. The only other option would be to get rid of all this and just have this switch here and then have to have that train back in. But then you have to back all the way through the loop and
That'd
back.
be too much like real life.
That's what
Nobody wants to
I
do
mean.
that.
This is horrible. What is that? But whatever. I mean, the train will go over that. But it's just it. Do you see
What is
what?
what?
So what do you want to do? I mean, we can get rid of it and just do it like you would in real life and back through.
No.
And
Why would we start paying attention to realism?
Well, but then you'd have to go through the loop anyway down there because the train will come back here, and then you have to back all the way up the mountain.
No, this is fine. This does exactly what you want it to do.
It's just spaghetti.
It is.
It's not elegant.
It's not tasty either, but
It tastes bad.
I love listening to you guys make a railroad.
Arthur, you just cannot float them over the plate like that and expect me not to take a swing.
Can you make this so it's not? What the heck? Why is it like that?
Why is what like what?
Why did this go up so high? And then that's
Why did what go up so high?
this hill. Look at this. I'm gonna get on this and line. I'm gonna ride it down like a slide. Watch. I'll climb up the ladder and be like, wee, down to the other end, and then I climb back up the ladder.
That's because
Who's
this,
laying these tracks?
Arthur,
Yes,
it's because this track that I'm standing on
is higher than that track.
is a
Yeah.
different height than this track.
So,
So you're going to either have the hill here
yeah,
or
have it here.
here.
Yeah, I guess.
I can take this track out and all the surrounding tracks, except for the crossover, build straight out and level from here,
But then those are going to have to be all rebuilt
and
too.
then throw the crossover down a little bit lower, and then reconnect the other 3 tracks.
Well, let's just see how it goes through, and then we'll just leave it. It should be fine. I mean, it's going to be fine. It looks horrible. I mean, this is gonna. I'm gonna fix it off air. I'm gonna come back at it. But I think what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna.
And
It's fine. It's fine. This is horrible.
I'm gonna have to rip this all out. This is all gonna get ripped out, and then we'll raise these tracks up a little bit, and then bring them back in and put it the frickin' together.
Go get your wife. Have a good night.
I gotta get my wife. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Have a good night, and this has been a blast. See you guys next time. Bye.